Thank you for clicking on my Bible study notes. So we're going to look a little bit at tithing today, and we're going to take it from the beginning. Deuteronomy 14 verse 22. Now I do know that there's an account before this with Abraham and Melchizedek. We'll have a look at that at a different time. I want to look at types and shadows, how Jesus Christ was the fulfillment of all types and shadows in the Bible, and how he was even the fulfillment of the tithe. Now let's first go to Colossians 2:17. Colossians 2 verse 17. The program I'm using here is called eSword. For those of you who don't have it, you can download it for a donation of any amount, or it's actually for free, and you can donate if you want. I think it's esword.net. Esword.net. Just make sure you get a program like this, and you can download all the different translations. At the top you can see there commentaries, dictionaries. Very powerful tool. Right, let's go to Colossians 2:16. What's nice about eSword is it's got the Greek words already, like you can see there's a number, the Strong's number with the word man there. Any person is therefore, if you just go over it, it just pops up the Greek meaning. For further study, you can click on it. Well, I don't want to explain how the program works. Let's go to Colossians 2:16. It says, "Let no man therefore judge you in meat or in drink, or in respect of a holy day, or of a new moon, or of the Sabbath days, which are a shadow of the things to come, but the body is of Christ." So here we can clearly see that it talks about the Sabbath, it talks about new moons, it talks about holy days, what you eat, what you drink. So here we can clearly see that it talks about that we will not be judged in meat, in other words, what we eat, in what we drink. So the Bible had different types and shadows when it came to meat and drink, holy days, new moons and Sabbaths. And it says here, which are a shadow of the things to come, but the body, or the true substance, that would body there. Let's just have a look at that. I haven't had a look at that before. You can click on TITHE definition. I like TITHE a lot. The body, both of men or animals, a dead body, a corpse, a living body of animals, the body of planets and stars, heavenly bodies, in use of a large or small number of men. So it talks about something physical, that which casts a shadow as distinguished from the shadow itself. Now that is what we are really looking for. It's the last part there, that which casts a shadow. In other words, it distinguishes between the real thing and the shadow it casts. So what you eat in the Old Testament, what you drink, what was prescribed in all of those things, prescribed in what you have to eat, what you have to drink, the respect to a holy day, holy days, new moons, Sabbaths, all of that was just the shadow the real thing was casting. So the shadow cannot bring you to the place where you're supposed to be. It's like an aeroplane. An aeroplane does throw a shadow when it flies over your town, can go throw a shadow right over your house. But if you sit in the tree and jump on the shadow when the aeroplane comes past, you're going to just get hurt and you're going to go nowhere. Because you cannot get to the desired destination in a shadow. You need the true substance. Now let's also go to Hebrews 8 verses 5. Hebrews 8 verses 5. Right. It talks about, let's read from verse 4. I'm going to take the Hebrew numbers away, or Greek numbers away there. It says, "Who serve unto the example and shadow of the heavenly things, as Moses was admonished of God, when he was to make the tabernacle. For see, saith he, that you make all things according to the pattern showed in thee in the moment." So what he says here is, if you even go to verse 3 there, it says, "For every high priest is ordained to offer gifts and sacrifices, whereof it is of necessity that this man have somewhat also to offer. For if he were on earth, he should not be a priest, seeing that there are priests that offer gifts according to the law, who serve unto the example of the shadow of the heavenly things." So here it talks about the priests, very important. It talks about the priests and what they offer and what they sacrifice and what they do in accordance to the law And that just served as an example and a shadow, there's the word shadow again, of the heavenly things. A shadow of the heavenly things. Now let's go to Hebrews 10, verse 1. It says, therefore the law having a shadow of the good things to come. So there is clearly that the law is just a shadow of the good things to come. So the commandment in Hebrews 7, let's go to Hebrews 7. Hebrews 7, you can see for yourself there. Just find the exact scripture there. Here it says, and verily they that are of the sons of Levi, which receive offer of priesthood, have a commandment to take tithes of the people according to the law. There you can see it clear. Here it says, for the law have a shadow of the good things to come. So another thing here is, there we talked about the shadow. Here, Colossians 2:17, that even meat and drink, stuff you had to eat, all of that was types and shadows. So we can see that the tithe was a type and a shadow. What you had to eat and drink was a type and a shadow. So many things was types and shadows in the Bible, and so was tithing. You can go to my next clip called Tithing 2, where I will explain exactly how the tithe was a shadow of Jesus Christ.